of that, what he accomplished? Where do you think that kind of came from? What did you see from him? Was it like a mechanical thing? Or was it mechanics that allowed him to get those first pitch strikes? Was it a demeanor? What did you see that allowed him to find that first pitch?
Confidence, trusting his catcher, trusting the game plan, trusting the pitching coaches. You saw him shake a lot less, which means he was game planning better, which means him and Fortes were on the same page. You know, Stott and Beef and all those guys have put in a lot of work to help him, I don't say make him comfortable, because you're never comfortable up here, but to shorten that learning curve a little bit. And the game planning is hard in the major leagues to figure out each hitter and their tendencies. He's got a really good feel of reading swings already at such a young age, which is crazy to think about. But I think what you saw is, you know, a lot less shaking as far as, like, you know, not shaking physically, but like shaking as far as the pitch calling and trusting, you know, Fortes behind the plate.
It did so against some of the best hitters in the league. Would you say, it was a small sample size, would you say that was probably his most impressive outing of the four that you said?
I think so. I mean, the first start is always the most nerve-wracking, and the fact that he got through that was pretty impressive without any nerves, it didn't look like. But yeah, when you're dude, I was nervous facing Shohei and Trout, so I can't imagine what he was feeling. And yeah, I mean, you know, it's just so impressive to just watch a 20-year-old go through that and then end up getting a sweep in LA. I think it's a very tough team.
That chemistry he's built with Fortes, especially since they've never worked together before, that second start, just to see how quickly they formed that bond, just what's that been like watching from your perspective?
Well, it's a credit to Fortes, trying to navigate a kid through a game. And, you know, Nick's very new at catching too at the big league level, honestly. So, you know, he's maturing every single day. You know, hearing him talk in between innings with Stott and the pitchers, it just, you hear him grow literally every inning. Listen, there's learning curves with Eury, there's learning curves with Nick, but the fact that they're doing this together and getting better and better after every start is just a testament to, you know, where Nick is at.
We heard about the Avi coming back from the rehab assignment, had a setback. Just how severe is it? What do you know about where he stands right now?
We'll evaluate him when he comes in. He'll be in Miami either today or tomorrow, and, you know, we'll have a further update. But yeah, just a setback, and we'll have an idea once the doctors get their hands on him.
Skip, I have a couple of questions. Number one, I know your major goal is to try to win a series, but when you face a team like the Oakland A's who are really, really struggling, do you feel it's important to kind of really win this series against an opponent that obviously is having a tough year?
I feel like it's important to win every series, so every game matters. It doesn't matter if we, you know, with the Padres last series, the Oakland A's right now, that's a major league team with a guy that's throwing 98 miles an hour today with a real slider. So, I mean, Mark Kotze knows how to get guys ready. He's a really good manager. Mike Aldretti was my hitting coach over there. That's over there. He's a phenomenal baseball guy. So, yeah, I mean, those guys play hard. So I feel like winning every game is important. Every series doesn't matter who your opponent is.
Yeah, and the other follow-up to that is obviously a sweep would be something that you would certainly hope to do, knowing the opponent isn't that great, even though we're playing at the major league level.
I've never said the opponent isn't that great, so okay. I'm worried about today. I'm not worried about the sweep. I'm worried about today, trying to win today. I'm worried about tomorrow.
Let's get one follow-up about Jesus Sanchez last night. You mentioned him becoming more of a complete hitter. What aspect of his game has impressed you most either just an aspect of that's improved or just something that he's been really good at that he's getting better at?
It's just not pull side slug. It's hitting the ball the other way, making them come into his strengths. They leave something over the middle. I mean, you see the power. The power is real. Guys, young hitters get in trouble when they just try to keep hitting home runs. A lot of the major league hitters that are really good power hitters are good hitters first, and then the power comes. And he's becoming a really good hitter, and I think just like yesterday, he took a 100-mile-an-hour fastball the other way. I mean, you just don't see that in today's game, right? So becoming all three hits were the other way, or middle the other way. So then it invites the opposing team sometimes to try a different spot, which is usually his strength. And then so he's becoming a complete hitter when he's dictating what they do.
How important is, I guess, maybe it's him or even any of the guys, just that they're not a finished product. You know, it comes the success or the failures at different times. Like, he's out of minor league options, Sanchez, and, you know, but he was a top prospect at one point. Just the fact that it's not always immediate.
You never stop developing. You don't stop developing at the big league level. As soon as comfort is death. I've said that all the time. As soon as you think you're a top prospect or this is going to be easy, you're out of the game in a hurry. You see that all the time with top prospects. Who votes for that, by the way? I mean, I never voted for a top prospect. So that's all media and it's all hype. But the production and what it means up here is what's real, and he's doing it. He's doing it this year, and I don't know. Last year was last year. The year before was the year before. He's earned his spots. He's earned his starts, and I'm proud about how he's going about his business.
Yeah, one more follow-up about Oakland, please. And that's the fact, do you have any empathy for what they're going through with all the possible talk about Vegas and the fact they're not drawing anybody? I know that's a hard situation for players to get motivated, but they still have to do it.
I don't think you need motivation to play in the major leagues. You're still playing a major league team in a major league stadium. It is sad that there's not as many fans that go to the game up there. I was an Oakland A's fan with Mark McGuire, and still talk to Big Mac, one of my favorite guys ever. And it was a really fun time to watch the game up there. So yeah, but I mean, we'll see what happens. I don't know if they're going to 100%, whatever it is. I'm worried about trying to beat them today. That's all I can give you.
That's fine. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You got it.
Thank you.
Skip.